We have discussed the methods, and method is a behavior of the class, correct? All right. Let's see some of the features here. Object-oriented features. OOPS features. How many of you know this concept, encapsulation? Encapsulation. Hmm. Yeah, Lakshmi. Encapsulation. Anyone else? Manish, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, then please answer the question.
So encapsulation basically we are binding that data into particular thing,
Which thing?
like binding class methods. Right.
Binding class and methods. Okay. All right. Okay. No problem. Let's come to this. If we go for technical definition here, so encapsulation is the wrapping or grouping of data, or here you can call it attribute. Attribute is just like a variable. Now we know this. And methods into a single unit. And this single unit is nothing but your class itself. What does it means? What does it means? If you check the syntax of any class, if you go for checking the syntax of any class, any local class mainly, see this. So let me create it for you. I will open the SAP logo. I will create one class for you. Let's see this. SE38 local class. Yeah, local class, our package and transport request. Okay, let's create one class. So what we do, we have a class definition. So class, let's say class 1 definition and end class. And then when we have class 2 implementation, sorry, class 1 implementation and class. Now here we will have the visibility, which we have discussed, public section, protected section, and followed by the private section. Public, protected, and private section. What is a public section here? So that will be accessible inside, outside, or even in the child classes. So suppose here I'm defining one attribute, data, uh, number, type integer, value 10. It's a attribute here, correct? And then what I'm doing, I'm defining one methods here. So methods, let's say display number. So this is your definition section. Here is your class implementation. Here I'm writing the logic. Let's see this. I will write a logic for this method display number. Yeah, this is the method that I have defined. So definition of method, and this will become your implementation of method. So implementation of method, definition and implementation and method. How I'm normally writing hello, I am a, or better, I will print my GB number. Yeah, I will print the GB number. Now see the definition of your encapsulation. What is encapsulation? Wrapping of attribute and methods together under a single unit. Just check the logic that you have written here. Your attribute, your method, all of them have been combined together under this single unit, under this single umbrella, which is your class itself. This is the definition of a encapsulation. So what is the benefit of a encapsulation? If we have defined a class here under this single, we have defined these attributes and methods under this single unit. So what is the benefit of it? Let me check it. What's the benefit? So encapsulation prevents the data from being misused. Misused. How? How it prevents? So the thing is, now we know that if, let me again open the class. If a particular object, if a particular attribute or method is in public section, then it can be accessed outside of the class easily. Here, let's say I'm going for startup selection, and here I'm creating one object of our class. Let's say hello obj is equal to new class 1. Yeah, class 1. So I will be directly accessing the attribute here. I can directly access it. See this GB number. Yeah. Is it a good approach? Is it a good approach? Good approach? No, definitely not. That's why encapsulation is here. What it is saying, it prevents the data from being misused. Please understand the situation. It is never ever a good practice to directly allow the access of attributes from the objects outside of the class. It is never ever a good practice. Otherwise, anybody can access and modify your sensitive data. Just see this. Just see this. By chance, if somebody have the access, they created the object and now they have simply done the modification. Plus equal to 1. Plus equal to 1. And now if you will print it, the value will be changed here. GB number. See this. Earlier its value was 10. Now I have incremented its value, so its value will become 11. 11. Correct. That is why it is never ever a good practice to directly allow the access of attributes from the objects outside of the class. So what we do here, instead, we will be making them either as protected or as private. Yeah, either as protected or private. Then we will be creating methods, and then we will be accessing these attributes via the methods. That is a good practice here. Always. That's what encapsulation is all about. You will be creating methods here. These methods are called, how many of you know this? Getter and setters. How many of you know this? Getters and setters.
Yes, sir, I know.
Yeah. What is a getter and what is a setter?
So
Huh?
actually, the stator used to state the value, and the means sir, we are simply making the variable private, and using methods we are setting the value to the variable and return the variable through a method so that we can access it from the other
Mm-hmm.
main.
Wait. Please use the proper sentences. It's just a getter. So what is the use of it? It will be used to have the get the access. It will be used to get the access. Can I say this? Everyone. It will be used to get the access of the private or protected properties of the class. Very simple definition. Yeah, attributes here. And then this is the setter. So this is used to set or modify the existing property of the class. That's how things are done. That's how things are done. So instead of making these things like this way, how encapsulation will work here, you will turn this variable, you will turn this number into either protected or private. Let's say I am making this attribute as a private attribute. So it is private in nature. Now we cannot access it directly outside of the class, but inside the class it can be accessed. So here what we will be doing now, I will be creating getter and setter. Let's see this. Methods. One I will name it as get number. Another I will make it as set number. Set number. Get number and set number. Two methods I have defined here. So now we will have the implementation for them. Let's see this. So method get number and method, and then we will have the set method here. So method set number and method. Same way, getter and setter. So getter, I will directly print the value. So write statement GB number. We can access it here directly. So GB number, it's a private property. We can access it directly inside the class. So I'm accessing it. Now for setter, let's say I'm increasing its value. So GB number plus equal to 5. And then I will also call this get number here to see the value of it. So get number. Yeah, I will increase the value and I will call the getter here to check whether the value is increased or not. So calling the getter method to check whether the value is increased or not. Okay, let's see the magic now. I will go outside of the class and now I will first create the object. So this is my object. This is my object, local object, and then I will call the getter. So obj get employee, get number. Yeah, and let's debug the code here. Let's see what is going to happen. I will put here a breakpoint and execute it. We are in debugging mode. Desktop 3 here. I will press F5. As soon as I will press F5, I will go inside the get number. This write statement will be executed. And what is the value? Initial value 10. So 10 will be printed out. Correct? 10 will be printed out. Now I will change this to set number. Let's say this set number, activate it, execute it. Again debugging, this time set number. I will go inside, I will press F5. Now check it. What is the value of GV number? 10. So this will increase the value via 5. Its value will become 15. Now it is calling get number. So it will go inside the get number and it will print the GV number. What we are getting here now? 15. So that is one extra layer of security. Now it's nothing but an extra layer of security so that we can directly secure our variables and attributes. It is never ever recommended to directly allow the access of this local attributes of a class. Yeah. So make them as protected or private. Make them protected only when if you want them to be accessed inside the child class. Otherwise, no need of it. Otherwise, no need of it. Is it clear, everyone? The concept of encapsulation, getter and setter. Everyone,
Yes.
everyone, I said everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
please.
Manish, Rohit, it's okay?
Yeah, please. Yes, sir.
Great. All right. So now we have seen some aspect of our object-oriented programming. So let's take some requirement based on our real cases and let's try to implement it. So suppose I have one requirement. Requirement is display the details of what should I say? Sales order, header, which will be our VBAP table, correct? Item also, so sales order item, which will be our VBAP. And I should say material master also. So material master, Mara table. Based on the input in form of select option. Select options. So display these details based on the input given by select option and create method for it. Method for it. That is, we need to create a behavior here. So how we are going to tackle this particular challenge? Yeah. How we are going to tackle this challenge? Tell me the steps. If I have to implement this logic, what I will be doing here? Anyone, just try it, please. If I have to do this kind of requirement, how am I going to answer this? We will be creating a class. Can I say this? Guys, first try to create approach for it. Don't go for direct solution. Never ever go for direct solution. Can I say this, that we will be creating a class? Create a corresponding class for it, depending class for it. So can I say this, create a corresponding class for it? Yeah. So let's open it. I will go to SE24. I will first create a global class. Say this. Z first, not first. How many classes we have created? Fourth. Create class, global class. Make it usual ABAP and I will go for save. Package and transport request. Then what we need to do? We need to create a method. So what I will do? Can I say this step 2 will be define the method? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? To define definition of the method, we will go for this method section and I will say display the sales order. Based on the requirement, you are going to pass the level. So let's make it instance. Visibility, again, depending upon the requirement, I will make it public right now. And display sales order details. What will be the next thing here? What will be step 3? We need to pass input and output parameters for this method, correct? Can I say this will be step 3? Pass the input and output parameters. Pass the input and output parameters. So here we need to take input in form of select option for, let's say, sales document number. What is the sales document number? Veblen. Am I correct? Veblen is the sales document number.
Correct, sir.
Yeah. So what will be the importing parameter here? Tell me this. What will be the importing parameter
Sales
here?
document numbers.
We have to create a
What
structure
will be? It will be a structure.
in table type, global table type.
Yeah.
Web.
Global table type. And what will be the component for that?
Uh, the select option is in
Okay.
header table. In
Yeah.
Sign
we have to
So
create
option.
4 fields in a structure. Sign
great.
option, row and high.
Yeah, got that. See, you need to understand this. Select option is nothing but a table type in itself. So if you, whenever you are talking about a internal table, it will always be a table type here. Here you cannot pass your structure. It will always be a table type. So that table type you can directly come and create it here like this way. Table, let's say sales, document number. I'm creating one table type here. Table type for sales document number. This is one way. There are basically 2 ways. We will check that. First, I will save it. I will create a corresponding structure. Document number. Yeah, create type. Yes. Structure for sales document number. And for every select option, we know we have 4 components here: sign, option, low and high, and a high. So here it is of what is the length? Character 1, correct? It's character 2. And then your low and high. So low and high, you will be passing the data element of this Veblen. How we can get that? We can go and check the table, VBAC table. Just open the database table here. VBAK, display. That is your data element. Copy. Go and paste it. And save it. So this is your package and transport request. I will activate it. Here is your structure ready. Go back and activate your table type. And then your table type is ready, correct? I will copy it. And I can now paste it here. I can directly paste it here. So this is one way of creating a table type, a type for your select option for sales document number. Another way is whenever we are talking about standard fields, SAP has almost created table type for every standard field. What is the field name here? Veblen. This is your corresponding data element. Copy the data element. Come out of it. Go to the data type section and paste the data element here. Then you can go for here, this icon, where use list, and search for table types. That they might have created some standard table types also. Go and check it. You see here. Range table for sales order number Veblen. Double click. See this table type. copy. You can check here the corresponding structure also. Sign option low and high. It's character 1, character 2, and it's Veblen VA, Veblen VA. This is a standard structure they have, a standard table type they have given. You can also utilize this one. There will not be any problem. Now it's totally up to you whether you want to go for this one, which is the custom one, or for the standard one that they have given. This will be your importing. Then there will be our exporting parameter also. So LT table, let's say LT table here. I will be having one exporting parameter, exporting. What will be the table type this time? Associated type. What will be the associated type here? It will also be a table type with the fields that we are expecting out of these three tables, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now again we can go and create another one. I will go to this. And this time I will create table, sales order, output, create it, table type, sales order. And here Z structure, sales order, output, save it. Yeah, double click and I will create this structure. And here I can make structure for sales order. Then it is asking for the component. So one by one, you can check the table and you can bring these components. So S11, VBAK table, display. So I suppose I will select these 4 fields here. Based on the requirement, you are going to select the fields, paste it. Their corresponding type also. Control Y and I will copy. Control C and here I will paste their type. Then I will go to the second table. What is my second table here? VBAP. So I'll go for VBAP, VBAP, and I will also select few fields from it. So let's say I'm selecting this Posner and Matner because Veblen we have already taken. So this one and this its type also. Yeah, take it. So based on the requirement, you will also select the columns from the second table. Then finally, you will go for the third one. It's Mara table. Okay, no problem. Let's go to Mara table. Check the Mara here, display. And here we will be selecting the fields. So we have already selected Matner. Then we can select other fields from here. Any fields. Yeah, these 4 fields I'm going to select. These 4 fields. And I'll paste them. Their corresponding type also. Here. Paste it. So MBRSH, Matcal. What about the rest of the 2? BISMT. Need this one also. I'll paste it here. And you are duplicated. It will be BISMT and MEINS. So BISMT, MEINS. Here also BISMT and MEINS. Basic unit of measure. All of them have been selected. Save it. Package and transport request. Then we will do the activation. And this structure is ready. I will come out of it and I will activate the table type also. And I will copy and paste it here. See, our exporting. We can add manual exception also. If there is any exception, we can do the exception handling. So let's say I'm passing one exception here, wrong sales document number. So wrong sales document number. This will be our earlier steps. We need to pass the input output, and if there is any exceptions, so raise them and handle them. Any questions till now on these three steps? Everyone, any questions here? So this will be our definition. Is it clear? Is this one clear here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So now we can go for our source code and we can write the logic. We can go for here source code. Now see here, this is the section of your method implementation. By default, whatever input you have given, automatically it will available here as a signature. You can click on this signature, it will be removed. If you want to see it again, you can click on it again, it will be available. So now you can simply write your logic, select our VBAK. What are the columns from VBAK? Let me check it. Vablin is there. So Vablin, VBAK, ERDAT, ERJDT is also there. So VBAK, ERJDT, VBAK, ERNum. Then we have item number and matter from VBAP. So VBAP table, item number, VBAP table, material number. And the third one we have is Mara table. So Mara MBRSH, Mara MA medical, Mara BISMT, and Mara MEINS. This much columns from our VBAK. I will be having inner join here. So inner join VBAP. What are the common fields in between these two? Vablin is the common. So here I can go for on VBAK Vablin is equal to VBAP Vablin. Yeah. Again, inner join, another inner join. This will be inner join Mara table on VBAK, not VBAK, it will be VBAP Matner is equal to Mara Matner. The common fields between these two tables. Am I correct? Yes or no? Think about this way. This is a normal ABAP programming, inner join from traditional ABAP programming. I'm just writing it. Is it same? Is it okay? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I will store it. So into table, our LT table, which is the exporting parameter, where our VBAK Vablin in our importing parameter I sales, check for the error, no error, pretty printer, see this, a normal logic, a normal join here. The power of ABAP on HANA, you can have up to 20 joins without any performance issue. Now also I have given one exception here, so I can raise it. So if I can directly write if size of RC is not equal to 0, not equal to 0, we can raise this exception. So raise exception, wrong sales document number, raise wrongs. Yeah, and Correct? This is how things are going to work here. If there is any issue, by chance, if we are not fetching the records, we can directly give here wrong input. So now let's check it. Whatever logic we have written, whether it is working or not. I can put here one debugger. I will go for execute button. This is my method, display sales order. I will go for it. It is asking for input. So let's pass the input. I input BT for between. And suppose here I'm giving input 1 to 10 or 1 to 20. I will come back. I will go for execute button. Debugger will hit. We are inside the method. I will press F6. Size of RC is 0. It simply means we are getting some input here. So we must be getting some record. Yes, we are getting 30 record. So I will continue. And we are getting here 30 records. We can check it. We can check this. We are getting these records, correct? We are getting these records. Now, if by chance I am passing here wrong input, what will happen? So suppose 1000, 2000, which is not there in my table. Let's check this one. So again, we are in debugging F6. This time size of RC is 4. So this exception will be raised and we are getting the exception, correct? We are getting the exception. Yeah. Is it okay? Everyone, are you all getting this? A normal method we have created for input output purpose. Yeah, everyone. Is it okay?
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. So if I'm going back inside the program, let's see this. If I will try to call it now here, how things are going to work in this way. So if I'm using this class name, this class, I'll create an object of it. Data object, new class name. So our object is ready, instance of the class. Instance of the class. Now I can directly call the method of it. So this is our method, display sales order. Let's call it local object, our single arrow, method name, and just press Control plus space and Shift Enter. See the magic. Everything will automatically come here. This is one way. Other way is you can go for pattern and you can call it from there also. But this is the new way of calling the methods. See, our exporting, our importing, along with our exceptions. One exception that we have defined already here. Sales document number, its value will be 1. See. So it is expecting one input. We will create a select option here for our sales document number. So Veblen, type data element, Veblen VA. And here I can create my select option. So S Veblen for LV Veblen. Okay, we can check it. So I will pass here S Veblen. This LT table, I will use its exporting parameter. It's table type, this one we have created. Let's come out and create an internal table here. Data LT result type, this table type. I will create a work area also. So LS result, like line of, correct? LT result, our internal table and work area. Now I can pass it here, LT result. This exception we can give if size of RC is equal to 1. So equal to 1. this exception will be raised. So we can give here a error message. Message, please pass correct sales document number. This will be the handling of the exception. Type error. Is it correct? Please go through this. Whatever I have written here, is it correct? I'm asking something. Is it correct? No. Here it is saying it is error. Just answer the question. Is it correct? Or if it is not correct, what's the issue here? Please go through this code.
I underscore sales. It's an internal table. Select option is an internal table with header line. So S
Yeah.
underscore Babylon, it's an work area and internal it will take. So we have to pass here symbol.
Yeah, I got that. So see that whatever you are saying is absolutely correct, but the thing is you are not able to explain the same thing. That is the problem you guys need to handle. If you know something, you must answer it in a correct way. See, we all know this, that select option is both internal table and work area. But what is the difference? The difference is when it will be used by its name only, it will act as a work area. Work area. But if you are using here brackets, it will be treated as a internal table. It will be treated as a internal table. Now see the problem. Here you have passed the table type and here you are sending the work area. Work area is never a type of table. So it will always give you a type conflict issue. Is not a compatible with formal parameter I cells. So here you need to pass the bracket. Now it will become a internal table. So now check this, guys. Check it. Your error has been resolved. Yeah. So you can also pass it if size of RC is equal to 0. So if your method is working perfectly fine, we will receive the data here in this LT result. So what we can do? We can display it. So we can display it by using the shortcut. There is one shortcut which is used for local testing. You can try this. How many of you know this already? Local testing of internal table. There is one standard class CL demo output. Inside that there is a static method called display, and here you can pass any kind of, almost every kind of internal table it takes, and you can use it to check your internal table. If you don't want to loop and waste your time while writing the logic for loop into internal table into work area and then displaying it, so instead you can also try this to check the output. How many of you know this already? Yeah, so we can check it. Let's go for it. I will just put a breakpoint here. Okay. And always there is one request, always create the objects in start of selection only, because from there your program execution actually starts. So let's pass a input here. Again, wrong input first. 2000 and here 1000. Execute it. I will press F6. Here also F6. See, we are getting size of RC as 1. This 1 represent this exception is raising wrong sales document number. So if size of RC is equal to 1, we are handling the exception by passing this message. See? And we will get here incorrect. Wrong message here. I will come back. and then I will execute it by sending the correct input. So let's say 1 to 100, and I will execute it. Now see the magic. We are getting the correct output here. Yeah, we are getting the correct output here. Everyone, is it okay? So just method definition, a global method we have created. Yeah, we have created a global method. We can change the name of this attribute from here. We can change the name of our select option so that end user can understand it easily. Here you can write sales document number. Yeah. Now let's better check it. Sales document number. Now it is more better. If I will pass the correct input, I will get the output. And if there will be any incorrect, so there will be any incorrect, you will get the error message. Correct sales document number. So it's a working application. Any questions here, everyone? Any questions here? Any doubt? Is this clear, everyone, how things are working here? Rohit, Soumya, Rasmi Ranjan, Dhanlakshmi, Manish, is it clear how things
Yes,
are
sir.
working? Soumya, is it
Yes, sir.
okay?
Yeah, actually missed some starting parts. So
Okay, no
little
problem.
bit
Please go
lagging.
through that. Okay. So this is your standard class, sorry, not standard, global class creation. Tomorrow we will repeat the same thing via local class, and then we will move on to the next topic. So today I have one assignment for you. It will be assignment 1, correct? So here goes your assignment 1. Create a global class or create a usual ABAP class. Okay, take input in form of select option for material number, which is your Matner. Display the data from Mara, MAKT, and VBAP table. Mara, MAKT, and VBAP table. Yeah. So call the method in ABAP program and display it. Also handle the exception if there is any. Can you all do this? It's just the same thing with different tables and different parameters. Can you all do this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys, then try this one. Let's see how many of you are able to do this tomorrow. We'll have a discussion on this also.